You can play it in VR if you like. Just letting you know. Welcome, everyone, to the Art of Art with Jonathan Art, who happens to be me. We're in part 5 now. It's raining. I guess we're going to walk... Oh, look, there's the next thing we can sit down on. And it's got an umbrella, so this time it makes sense that we'd move. Alright. Let's see what further information... Your mouth looks strange. Are you sucking on a sherbet lemon? As should we all. There's a tree. So what have we got? We've got tree, we've got sparkly princess, or we've got ghosts. Why don't we do sparkly princess? Oh yeah, you've got to hold the button down. I keep forgetting. So what will this further information reveal to us? Who was the mother making excuses on the behalf of? The father, as I originally thought, or herself? Oh, it's raining in here. Child? Your kingdom will come. Your will be done. Wearing your kingdom? If you'd said crown... You should have said crown. Oh look, it's the jewellery she was wearing. It's pink and circular. I guess we want all the pink, sparkly, pretty stuff, which is what this is about. And look, it's in the shape of a circle, or thereabouts. There's a cube. So live with it. All the cubes coming out through the floor, look. It's Wet Cube Wednesday. Here, I guess, is the path. It's sort of being obscured by all of the floor that's happening. But there we go. That's just life, isn't it? It's all the sticks have moved out the way, so I can progress. Oh no! This oh no! Oh no! More of this? Can we? Yes! Oh yes, we can! Oh dear! Oh, this is... What am I looking at, even? Oh, that's a wall. Well, that's good, isn't it, everyone? Here's a Satsuma. Only joking, I know, of course, that it is further beads from the jewellery. Because we want the... Oh, no. Oh, no. What have I done? I don't even... What? Who is this? Oh, there we go. Right, what's the way... What you've done is you've put us in the wall. And I have no idea what I'm looking at, where I'm going. This is horrible. Is this a way out, please? Thank goodness for that. That was horrible to experience. Genuinely dreadful. So what do you want to bet that we tried on her jewellery and then got punished for it for some reason? Because it's like, don't put on the things that I wear sometimes. Oh, so I guess that's why these have been appearing. That's what these mean. Look. Because it's all beads as well, isn't it? Now we've got yellow ribbons for a bit. Do you think the weird spaghetti will get an explanation as well? Our father had many jellyfish. And then we tried on one of the jellyfish and he got angry about it. that on a timer, or is it just... Did we just stand on that and then hope for the best? It was on a timer. Oh my word, a puzzle. A thing to do. We shall sprint this time. I guess I underestimated the urgency with which we must approach the gate. It's really difficult to do the wiggity woos without the back. I don't know. Is there any benefit to going one way or the other? I don't particularly want to dance through all the marbles, but this way is visually boring. It's the dichotomy of man. It's a... I'm not going to think about that. So there really was... It really didn't matter. And there was also this, look. 3 ways to progress. No fucking difference made. Oh, look, speak of the jellyfish and they shall be grey. Because it's bleak. Would it still have been raining in here if it wasn't raining on the beach? Do your choices in the game affect when it rains? More tendrils. There's the ribbon. Could we have gone up the ribbon? Maybe spared ourselves this. You got a lot of options. But again, none of them matter. Because in the end, no matter who throws... She just sort of stood there for a bit with her leg up. She's just sort of like, yeah, this is my dance. That'll do. Oh no, it's stopping me. So I was making a joke about how, like, it doesn't matter which path you take, your destination is already fixed, but the problem with this game is whenever you try and mock it by making a pseudo-serious point, you know, an artsy interpretation, something stupid happens to immediately distract you. Is it some sort of deliberate defense mechanism to prevent mockery? Now those are oranges. I still feel like maybe we've sort of sequence broken the game, even though it gave us the option to and would surely have known we would. Because like, they're such a consistent theme and they get explained right on the last page. I feel like we weren't supposed to know why these were here yet. I mean, not that the reason we eventually got was, like, anything approaching an explanation. Truly, we're as clueless as when we entered. We know that there were paper aeroplanes, we just don't know why they were a problem. Because I don't understand, like, first and foremost. Like, as sort of predictable and cliche as all of this is, it's not very clear. It's not the most intuitive representation. Oh, could we have jumped on the... I want to jump on the spheres, thank you. I mean, if we've got the option to jump on the spheres, I'm going to jump on the spheres. What do I look like? A prick? Look at the spheres I'm jumping on. Boing. Oh. Okay. Gravity is on the spheres. No matter what happens, no matter what else happens, the spheres will drag you to your doom! Where am I going? Here. Get on the sphere. Open the door, get on the sphere. Everybody walk on it, please. Get on it! Get on it! Get you don't understand. I need you to be on that one. Please happen. Please happen. Leap. Leap onto the sphere. You can do it. Follow your dreams. Dance. Do the interpretive dancing that you always do, except this time end up on that sphere. You can end up on it. You can get there. I want you to do it. You've done it. I don't feel really any sense of accomplishment for having done that. It's just bitterness and grief. Here are the lights. I guess we could choose to jump up those, but why would we? I can just hold down a button and run along this. None of it's important. Here are some things. Oh, he likes it. He likes the orbs. Oh no, we've fallen over and he dropped his orbs. He's angry about it. And he's just going to shout forever and give us no opportunity to hide behind anything. Trauma doesn't wait for you to feel safe. This is the most annoying thing. Yeah, there's just no way. Oh, of course. Silly me. I forgot what the entire point of this game is. You must dance to... I can't hear you, I'm busy dancing, Father. Nothing will have any consequence if I just continue to dance. More spheres? Some of the spheres appear broken. You know what? I'm not putting myself through the spheres again. Do you think they put the alternative path here because they realised the spheres were bullshit? Nope. What are you and do you matter? You don't. Silly me, why would anything matter? Oh look. It looks like a dog. It's probably not, but it might be. You know, I actually can't tell what that is. Oh, is it the mum? Is it a face? It's the mum face. Oh yeah, look, that's a lot clearer. Oh no, and now oh dear, it's happening. Oh yeah, look, the jewellery is actually... It's strangling us, the necklace. Oh, we're doing a little wiggly dance. It's forming a noose around me. Quickly, do the worm. So, did we actually almost strangle ourselves with a necklace, or is it a metaphor for vanity? Place your bets, kids. I shouldn't be telling kids to place bets. What? What am I looking at? What am I... What's this? What is the... Do either of you have any idea? Do either of you know what's going on? Why is this happening in the child's bedroom? For a start. Why, you came in here specifically to do this, it seems. But more to the point, what am I looking at? Again, I guess Like, she doesn't really have expressions. Her mouth just opens occasionally. Like, unnaturally wide. And at a weird angle. Your mouth is strange. We'll get to you, don't worry. But, like, what? Just dead-eyed. Like a fish. I'd recoil in horror. If a fish with human features approached me, snapping her own necklace, it looks like, to prove some sort of point. Like, did he do that? It doesn't look like he did. It doesn't look like he had anything to do with this. She just seems to have snapped it herself. Because, like, all the beads are still in the air. So, like, this was... Unless they were falling really slowly, I don't feel like he could have recoiled that much. So this seems to indicate that it was the mother who was the problem. And I guess the father's... Like, again, Final Fantasy X, the father's just being blamed for it. And it's a misdirect, except in Final Fantasy X it was clever. This is just, like, this has given you nothing. Final Fantasy X had a payoff. I've just run out. I've run out of words for this. For this nonsense. I can't take this seriously when your characters look like that. When it looks like that. When this is what I'm looking at. This is not the face of trauma. I'm gonna leave before I have to think any more about this. There's a lamp. I choose to make that my takeaway from this. Why did Dad have the spheres that he wanted? Again, we've just done that. Well, I guess we'll never see that lotus again. Why are we just on the floor now? Oh yeah, I forgot we could do a little wiggly walk. Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Alright, we've banished it now, and there's... Oh look, there's order where once there was not a big circular squiggly line, now there is one. Oh, it's all wiggling at us, and it's all splurgy, wurgle, burg, get on the ribbon. I apologise for this, for me, for humanity and all of its sins. The responsibility for which I have now taken upon myself. For in subjecting you to this, I have truly sinned. Oh no, it's all... Oh, okay, it sorted itself out. I guess this is supposed to be the payoff for, like, having got... Like, we're seeing all of the level, but now with squiggly wriggles in it. We're going back through all of it, and it's like, oh look, we're on a ribbon and it's going smooth. It's really not as satisfying as I think they thought it was going to be. But maybe I'm just biased because I've not forgotten the rest of what this game has done. So we approach the lectern, it wiggles, and a new piece of the puzzle is unveiled. There's... Oh, so time has progressed, because previously she had her hands on her head and had that exact same expression on her face. Oh, it's the boy. Okay, so the dad committed suicide. Which I guess is why the dad is retrospectively getting blamed for it, because he technically fulfilled the action that created the final trauma. You see. That's why. Now there's some wet boats for you. But it's okay, they're designed to be. Oh. I guess we're just staying under the umbrella. Makes sense. Does make sense. To be fair, I would as well. Right. That's another episode done with. We're coming closer to understanding. I mean, I feel like we have understood at this point. That's the problem with this game. Like, technically I've believed incorrect things, we assume, throughout. But there's never a point in this where there's any sense of mystery. Your brain just auto-corrects and, like, sets itself on a different, obvious course. Because it never feels like it's going somewhere you can't predict. It just feels like it's switching between paths that have been done before. And you're instantly just like, oh, okay, so this is what it's doing. As opposed to the other predictable thing from earlier. So, like, even when it proves you wrong, you can't be happy about it. You never feel like it mattered. This game is nihil. Pure, just unfiltered nihil. And I guess I could just argue that that's deliberate. I just want it to have mattered, you know? I just want any of this to have mattered. Cheerio.